locking eyes from across the room, and your friend's bad, but you the baddest. Might as well be an actress. We can head back to my place, make a flick on that mattress. You got trees.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a pretty cool looking banner in Photoshop CC. What you're going to want to do is find a background for your banner. You can just go on Google and find one, or you could find one here on Unsplash.com. It's just a site that I was told to use, and it's pretty cool. You don't have to worry about being copyrighted or anything. And there's tons of high definition pictures. Once you have the picture, what you're going to want to do is size it to the file. So what you're going to do is hold shift, go to the corner, just drag to the other side, however you guys like it. Pretty much it just has to fit, and yeah. If you don't hold shift, it'll mess up the ratio of the picture, so don't do that. Just right click, place. Here what you want to do is add a little blur. You could choose from all these. I personally like Gaussian blur, it's my favorite, so I'm just going to choose that for this video. Okay, so what you're going to do from here is go to text and pick out a font. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using the Vermin Vibes regular font. I'll link in the description. Okay, once you have your font selected, set the size you want it to be. I'm going to set it to 300 or around 300, usually works fine. As you can see here, gonna just zoom in, and we're gonna start working on this. Okay, so once you zoomed in, what I want to do, rasterize your text layer, and get a selection around each letter. Here you're gonna layer via cut to each letter. Oh, and don't forget to go back to this layer once you're done, or once you do one letter. See, from here I'm gonna have to go back to zoom again, cut, do the same thing. Okay, now that we have all these, what I like to do is just set them up the right way. So, there you go. Okay, once you have all these in a different layer, what you're going to want to do is just be creative and mess around with your letters. What I like to do, well, since my name is Zoom, and you know, it's a Z, right? So I'm going to mess with my Z. What I like to do is take this off, since I'm kind of new to Photoshop. I don't really know how to take it off any easier. Alright, but there you go. Okay, there we go. So now that that's off, what I could do, let's go here, drag that there, make them overlap a little. Okay, so once they're overlapped, go back to zoom. I'm gonna hold control, click on the, or go back to Z, hold control, click on the little thumbnail looking thing for the layer. And from there, you're gonna want to go to select, modify, expand, and I usually expand by around 5 pixels. That seems to be good for me. Okay, so once you have this this selected and everything, what you want to do is just click on the O, press delete, and there it'll make a little, it'll make the like indent looking thing. If you understand what I'm talking about. Then what I like to do is just deselect that, go to the next O, this one, move it over to like a nice place. What I have mine set up right now is like this. Then, you know, pretty much do the same thing. Oops, messed that up. Okay, so now that I have the I'm just gonna do how I want it to do, or be for overlap that a little bit. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to this O. Do the same thing, control, click on the layer, thumbnail thing. Go to select, modify, expand, and I'm gonna do this one by, you know, zoom out 5. Then go to the M, press delete. There we go. Okay, so now that I have this all set up, what I'm gonna want to do, this is my personal preference. I'm gonna put the M on top of this O. Control click. Go to select, go to modify, expand by 5 again, go to the O, press delete. You have that set up? Okay, good. Now, what you can also do to make this look a lot better, same exact process, but you're gonna have to delete on this other stuff. Select, modify, expand, modify, here, and delete. There we go. Then from there, what you do, you just do Control E to merge them together. And then now you have your whole thing in one layer. You can move around completely. You don't have to do that, I just like to do that. It's my, I just like to do that. Here, what I'm gonna do is line it up perfect. There we go. There's other stuff you could do to make this look a lot better, like the outline, which is what I'm gonna save for a different tutorial. Okay, so there's pretty much the finished product of your main little text. Or this is the finished product of your main text. Now what you want to do is get another text around half the size of this one. Or I usually do it like a third of the size of your main text. And I'll put what I play. Like I play CSGO, so I'm gonna put CSGO. For Arma 3, I'll put Arma 3. Okay, you can see it shows what I play, so people will be interested in my banner, and also just center this a little bit, and just tells people what I do, like what I do on my channel. This is pretty cool, but you could also take it a step further and add outlines. Okay, now that I have this, and I want to go one step further, what I'm going to do is get rid of that text. Okay, so now that you have this text alone, what you're going to want to do is zoom in a little bit as I did. You need to create a layering, put it under your text one, and just go click on this, control click on this again. Go to select, go to modify, go to expand. I'm going to put it by 10 just because, just what I want to do. And then from there, what I like to do is get rid of that. Get my fill. Fill this with like black that's kind of transparent-ish, I guess. Okay, so now that I have this color, what I'm gonna want to do is put that back there. Control D. Oh, if you don't know, by the way, Control D is to deselect faster. Then from here, what I'm gonna want to do is make another layer. Put it under this the layer that I just finished, and pretty much do the same thing that I just did. But when you modify it or expand it, you're going to want to make it by around 5. Then you get rid of both of these again, and you fill in with the color that you want the lines to be. For instance, I want mine to be blue, so I'm going to make them blue, or make the outline blue. Fill that in, and there you go. You have that's pretty much the final product of your banner. So you have this, and that's pretty much it. What I like to do is just I just merge these two. I keep this one if I want to ever change the background color. And with this text, you could also add some effects like drop shadows and outer glow, which is a pretty good idea. You want them to look a lot better. So yeah, this is the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe, and comment some feedback.